I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on GBN, we're unlocking prophetic visions, biblical dreams, and divine purpose with a terrific author. Her name is Marty Tilley, and she has penned a powerful book. It is called Grasping for Spiritual Sight. In the book, she reveals chilling visions that shook her to the core, visions that many say are coming true today. If you're seeking spiritual clarity in a chaotic world, this is a book you cannot miss. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today. We thank the team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put her on TV today, and we ask viewers like you to support authors like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her amazing book. The links are below this interview. Marty, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to be here with you.
Well, I'm excited to have you on this show. The book is profound, it's compelling, and it's quite an eye opener as well. Talk to us a little bit about that very first dream that made you realize that something bigger was happening.
Yes, it happened right during COVID, and it was December 2019. And I had the dream where that God visited me as a physician, and he was able to hug me, and he smelled the aroma of my hair.
Mm.
And after, when I woke up, I knew something so significant had just occurred. Nothing like I'd ever experienced before. And I knew exactly what had happened. I had no doubt in my mind. And so after that, I started dream journaling. And every morning I would get up and journal what was sent to me. And I did that for 2 years. So I have quite
Amazing.
a few, yes, I have quite a few notebooks filled with dreams.
Well, we're glad you did that
Yes.
journaling because the dreams are quite profound. Many might call them visions. Talk
Mhm.
to us a little bit about the vision involving the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, I would dream this for it was an annual dream,
Mm.
and it was one, that happened every year. And I thought, what is happening? But I would see the Statue of Liberty crumbling down, that something had attacked it, attacked the symbol. And then I lay down, and I don't know in my dream if I'm going to die or what, but I just laid down preparing to for whatever was coming. And
What do
I
you
even
think that dream means?
well, if I think I must admit that I think symbolically there are some things that today our enemies do wish to attack. And this one is such a symbol of freedom and what America is, that I am concerned that that is a prophetic dream.
Comes to mind, of course, is that profound scene at the end of the movie Planet of the Apes, when
Yes,
Charlton
yes,
Heston realizes he's on a destroyed Earth. What does he see? He sees the Statue of Liberty on her side. So it's kind of similar to that, and it was eerie then, and it's eerie now.
yes,
And certainly, there's a lot of talk about end times and biblical prophecies being fulfilled, and it would be catastrophic, of course, if our
right.
beautiful lady in the harbor were destroyed. Talk to us a little bit about your professor's reaction and how it changed the course of your spiritual journey in your life.
Yes, my professor of psychology, he was quite taken aback. At first, he didn't really know what to think. And what he finally said was, do not come to New York City. He felt there was such a strong message that I should not ignore it. Interesting, this professor is agnostic. He's unsure if there is a God, but yet he realized that there was a symbolic message there. So he said, do not return to New York. So I have not been back.
Were you living in New York at the time when you were having these dreams?
No, no, we had just visited.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
so, and I loved it. I loved New York.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I'm going to stay here on the farm.
Might be good advice, particularly
Yeah.
based on the visions in your dreams. Are the dreams you've had consistent in tone or message, or do they vary? Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, they vary. It's so interesting. Some of my dreams that where uh, the Lord has visited me in my dreams, they're so comforting that I am ready to go with him. They're so exciting, so moving that it would be fine if I never woke up. And then there are some that are frightening. I dreamed of the sea serpent coming through the ocean after us, which I think is the symbol of Leviathan. And it was horrendous. It was such a frightening dream. But we know that that is going to happen. So that I saw that. And yes, indeed, it was very disconcerting, at least.
Sure. Have any of your dreams come true in ways that might have surprised you or shocked you or startled you?
Yes, one dream was such a prophecy that I would have never, ever thought it would happen. I dreamed for 2 years periodically about babies. And of course, the symbol of a baby means new beginnings, a new ministry. And I felt like that's the path I was taking. That was my purpose, was to minister to God, to show these messages. And then later, I found out that my son was having a grandson. I mean, I was having a fourth grandson.
Wow.
And I don't know if you recall, but I actually saw in later dreams, I saw the refreshments that were served 2 years later at the baby shower. I saw a gift that my son gave her, and I saw it 2.5 years before he gave it to her. And of course, I'm unaware of anything happening. And those were so valid to show that God was speaking to me and that I should listen.
Amazing, amazing. You also mentioned ancient leviathans and giants. What do
Yes.
these symbols represent to you?
Well, the Leviathan, of course, the one that's the serpent, the Lord he will destroy. God wins. In the last dream that I put in the book, The Battle Belongs to God, is one of my very favorite dreams in the book because I'm at a play, at a basketball game that then turns into a play and then a coliseum. And in enters Christ amongst all these giants. And it was truly this amazing, enchanting moment where you knew that we know he wins, but I saw him winning. And it was just incredible.
Amazing, amazing. Do you feel that there are other people out there who are having similar visions or dreams, but just might not be speaking out? Tell us about your thoughts about that.
Oh, I do. I do think that God speaks to us, whether it's in a slight whisper, whether it's in a vision, whether it's while you sleep. I think that He is talking to us, but we are so busy, and I was too, that sometimes we cannot hear Him.
Yeah.
For example, Logan, one morning inside of me, I kept hearing apples and bananas, which is a child song. But I called my children and said, please do not eat these two fruits today, just for me. Don't ask me why, but please do not eat these. And they knew to listen. and they did not eat those because it was such a strong word to me that I had to tell them something will happen.
Amazing. Do you know what would have happened if they ate the bananas and the apples?
Right. I do not know.
Yeah.
A lot of things in prophecy, you will hear parts. You will not
Mm.
hear or see all of it.
Yeah.
God will show you what he wants to show you, or you'll hear what he wants you to hear. But the prophecy is not always complete.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's mysteries, of course, with God,
Yes.
even to people who are getting visions or are having revelations. Talk to us a little bit about spiritual sight. Is it intuition? Is it prophecy? Is it both? Talk to us
Yeah.
about that.
I agree. I agree with you completely. It is both. So many times we will call it intuition, but it's that small, the small voice you have deep inside. But I think it is definitely God's voice speaking because it usually is a whisper.
Mm.
Rarely is it very loud, it's very quiet. To get prepared for my book, I would read the word, the Bible, open the Bible and just read. I would put on praise and worship music in the car, wherever I was, because I really wanted to grasp God. I wanted to know him, not go to just to church, but I wanted to know him. And so I took an active role that anyone can do and just search for him because he really wants you to seek him.
He wants to be understood. He wants his messages to be received. He wants his will to be done, obviously, here on earth. What do you hope readers take away after reading Grasping for Spiritual Sight?
Well, one primary thing is for them to see that God is alive. He's still working miracles, wonders, signs, and that he's not this historical person that God that was in the Old Testament alone, that he is here with us today and showing us miracles that sometimes we're just too unaware, or maybe they're so large that we're unable to see them. But I hope that they will come to God because God is on the move right now. This is the last end times. We know that. And we have to be ready to have this harvest of souls. We want people to come to God. We have to unite against the enemy. Even though we know he wins, we need to do our part, which is stand firm, stand strong, and be a soldier for Christ.
Wonderful. Well, your book is a clarion call. The name of the book is Grasping for Spiritual Sight. It is a powerful testimony that'll stir your soul and sharpen your faith. Marty, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate your time, your wit, your wisdom, and your insight. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford for the Global Book Network. So long for now.